Hello guys, welcome back with me, Ciao 2025. Today, we're going to learn how to use and install AI voice cloning by Jarod Mica. This is the same AI voice cloning like previous video, but with many improvements. The improvement are: first, now possible to train model in other languages. Second, hifi GAN is added, allowing for faster inference at the cost of quality. Third, Whisper v3 added as a choosable option for Whisper X. Fourth, and the best, is output conversion using RVC Model. Now, how to install it? First, make sure you already have CUDA installed. It suggests to have CUDA 12.1. Go to Jarod Mica GitHub and go the Hugging Face link there. Download it and then extract it. If you don't have application to extract it, use 7-zip, it is free. The link for 7-zip is also shown in the GitHub page, or simply Google it. Just double-click start.bat to start the installation. Now, what you need to do is put a voice file in Voices folder. You need to put a voice folder contain one or more voices. It could be WAV file, M3 or other, but I suggest to use WAV file because from my experience, I never have a problem with that voice file. Using MP3, you will sometime met an error. And this is the setting that I often use. Samples is 8. Iteration 16. Temperature 0.8. Sampler is DDIM. CVVP weight is 0. Top P is 0.8. Diffusion temperature is 0.85. Length penalty is 8. Repetition penalty is 6. And conf-free K is 2. For more information about what each parameter do, check my previous video about the old version. Link on description. Here is an example of how it works.
This is using my setting, just testing only. So, how this showing? This is using my setting, just testing only. So, how this sound? This is using my setting, just testing only. So, how this sound?
So for 5 to 6 second voice, it used 12 to 13 second. We use Chihaya Mifune voice. Now we try DeepSpeed. I will ignore the first generation time because it usually loading thing. Remember to use reload. It's everything you change this setting. Wait until you see load TTS, ready for generation in command. Prompt before you start generating again. Or else you will met error and need to restart the program. Here the DeepSpeed result.
This is using my setting, just testing only. So, how this sound? This is using my setting, just testing only. So, how this sound? This is using my setting, just testing only. So, how this sound? This is using my setting, just testing only. So, how this sound?
So with DeepSpeed, for 5 to 6 second voice, it used 6 to 7 second, although sometime you get bad result. But for me, using DeepSpeed is way better. It cut half of the time you spend waiting. Now we try to use hifi GAN. If this is the first time you use it, it will generate error. Since it is not using diffusion, we need to recompute voice latent. Do so.
This is using my setting, just testing only. So how this sound? This is using my setting, just testing only. So how this sound? This is using my setting, just testing only. So how this sound? This is using my setting, just testing only. So how will this sound? This is using my setting, just testing only. So how this sound? This is using my setting, just testing only. So how this sound? This is using my setting, just testing only. So how this sound? This is using my setting, just testing only. So how this sound? This is using my setting, just testing only. So how this sound?
Using hifi GAN, you cut the time waiting from 6 to 7 seconds to 1.5 to 3 seconds. But as you can hear, the quality is not that great. But if you put it on high quality, it get better. But it depend on your need. Using hifi GAN if you need a fast way to talk. DeepSpeed only if you need quality. To use RVC Model, you need to download the model and put it somewhere. I put a link in description tutorial about how to download RVC Model or to create RVC Model. Save your RVC model with or without its index in models/RVC_models. After that, refresh voice list. Make sure you run the outputted audio through RVC when you want to use RVC Model.
This is using my setting, just testing only. So how this sound? This is using my setting, just testing only. So how this sound? This is using my setting, just testing only. So how this sound? This is using my setting, just testing only. So how this sound? This is using my setting, just testing only. So this is using my setting, just testing only. So how this sound?
This is using my setting, just testing only. So, how this sound?
This is using my setting, just testing only. So how this sound?
So now, let's try use DeepSpeed without hifi GAN.
This is using my setting, just testing only. So how this sound? This is using my setting, just testing only. So how this sound? This is using my setting, just testing only. So how this sound?
This is using my setting, just testing only. So, how this sound? This is using my setting, just testing only. So how this sound?
I think if use the same voice and RVC model without hifi GAN, the quality will increase significantly. But if you don't have the same voice and using RVC, the result will still good but with some randomness of original voice showing up. Anyway guys, You can hear the result. I think it all depends on your need. If you need time, hifi GAN only might be your answer. If you need time but with quality, then using DeepSpeed only or a combination of hifi GAN and RVC Model might be your solution. But if you need quality above else, then DeepSpeed without hifi GAN and using RVC might be the answer. Anyway, guys, I think that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and comment. See you again on the next episode and have a nice day.